a short clip of that, and then I'm going to ask you something about it. So here it is.
Look at that guy, Goldberg.
He's a very brave man. He's very depressed. He's upset. I talked to him this morning, and he said that he was very concerned for what happened to the ambassador.
He's obviously talking about Sam Bacile, and everyone, the man, again, you were looking at there is Steve Klein. So do you believe what he said?
There's somebody who put this thing together and put it up on YouTube. That's all we know. And Steve Klein's reporting that this person feels upset. We'll take him at his word. But what we'd really like to know is who is this person? And who is this person, more to the point, who is alleging a vast Jewish conspiracy to make this film? That has real ramifications because this is spreading around the Middle East that a group of Jews in California are behind this. If it's not true, it would be very nice to know.
Right. I mean, some of the things I've seen,
and
there
your name
was
is
a group of Jews who
Goldberg.
put millions of dollars up to specifically fund this
and you've
film.
seen this clip. There's
You know how
there's no
ridiculous
millions of dollars in that clip.
No, definitely, but that would be no. It doesn't appear that way at all. So
throw it away.
Do you think, Jeff, that we're going to find out who did this, or is this going to remain sort of a mystery?
There are a lot of reporters right now who I think are trying to flood the zone and come up with the identity of this person. I know that there are people who are right now trying to see Steve Klein in person, and so I imagine that it's only a matter of time before we understand the true identity of the person or people behind this. Assuming that Sam Bacile is not real, and again, let me be cautious here, there's a small chance that he is actually a real person. This is, as I said, this is we're in a wilderness here of misinformation.
Jeffrey Goldberg, thank you very much. He's been reporting on who and what was behind this film. Thanks again.
You piece of shit. Yeah, what does that tell you? Goldberg gets on there. He goes right off the bat. Doesn't seem to be a Jew. Doesn't seem to be an Israeli Jew. Whoever it is spreading the word that it's coming from millionaire Jews in Hollywood. That's just not true, and there's like huge ramifications for doing that. And what does he say it is? It's probably a Christian. It's probably a Coptic Christian, meaning a Christian that lives in Egypt. Or I don't know if lives in Egypt, but basically that is just that's exactly how you interpret what the truth is. You let somebody just come over there and pretend, with a bias, last name Goldberg, he's a Jew, okay? He comes on there and he just immediately, you saw the way that they were reacting. No, just throw it out, It's totally, couldn't even imagine that Jews would do something like that. I mean, there's just a stereotype that they run the banking industry and they run Hollywood. Okay, now I'm not talking about Jews in general. Okay, there's a difference, obviously, between somebody who practices extremist Judaism and somebody who was born into a family that they constantly drill into their mind that they're this other race of people called God's chosen or something like that. So, I'm not making an anti-Semitic statement here. What I'm saying to you is what I think is that we do probably have a very tangible trail to a Jewish extremist that basically just kicked off something that they hope will escalate into a big war scenario with people dying and stuff like that.